Hey, hello there everyone, welcome back to a brand new video of Planet Coaster. Today we are back after a very long time. I know it's been quite a while. I'm not too sure when I've actually recorded the last episode. Let's just check real quick. It's almost 7 months ago since I've actually recorded a Planet Coaster episode. Damn. And I've also forgotten what I've done in there. So let me just rewatch that video real quick. Alright everyone, we are back in the game and I have just watched the previous episode and it turns out I have done absolutely nothing. Cause let me show you what I've done. Basically what I did was adding in a little queue over here, adding in a new entrance towards the fairy tale area right here, which you see over here. And basically I've added in no rides whatsoever, which is what this game is about, so that is frankly a bit stupid of me. Now, in the meantime, we have got to add in some more research so we can unlock all of the rides and things. Okay, so I've been looking around for a bit for what we can build in this area, which is probably what I'm gonna focus on in this episode. And it turns out that I've got no good ride which can fit in here quite nicely. So for example, over here we've got the Bumping Derpy. It fits quite nicely within this area, and so there isn't really anything which we can put in here which doesn't either obstruct our Ferris wheel, which is the main focal area of the main entrance, and there isn't also anything big enough that fits in here quite nicely. Maybe two things can fit in there, but that isn't something I want to do. I guess I want to add in some sort of a track ride or some sort of a coaster in here, which can fit in here quite nicely. I don't know, maybe we should add in, let's see, the spiral. The spiral can fit in here quite nicely, I guess. Well, looking at this, it is quite big for this area. You know what, screw it, we're just gonna add it in right here. Right here, we'll add in a building surrounding it, of course, to make it look prettier. First order of business is we have got to move the entrance to the other side and exit like this. There you go. We have also got to add in enough space for the entrance. So the entrance is gonna go right here so that people can go straight. Oh no, wait. Entrance should be over here. Exit should be right there. There you go. So what we're gonna do now is add in a little pathway. So adding in the pathway like this and that, and just stick it on there. I don't care if it doesn't look too great. We can fix it afterwards by adding in some sort of a building over it so that we don't see these curvy pathways. I'm not gonna bother adding in a nice queue in here because pathways definitely suck in this game. So next order of business, the queue. We are going to start the queue. Alright, and now for the ride itself. So what we are going to do is start off the ride with, I don't know, some drive tires which are going to push it a 90-degree angle over in this side so we can go straight into a chain lift and go up. Yeah, that's plenty high for a little sized area over here. And what I'm planning on doing is basically make it go around and around and around and around over the top of this area, and then go one layer down, around and around and around, and finally go one layer even further down in the middle of here and round and around and around, and then we'll go back and enter into the station. So we've now got a total of 6 carts, and I think that is gonna be a perfect number for the track that we're gonna build here. Okay, and starting from the back, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to twist this around 90 degrees and make this basically the exit, so we know where to aim for when we're going back for the exit. So this is what we are going to start off with, which is a little drop which is gonna bank over into the left here. So this is going to be quite a wide 180, and it's going to be a rather smooth one as well, so that's quite good. It's not going to be very shaky, and we want to have a smooth ride in here, because what these carts can do, they can basically spin around their own axis as well, which is going to add to the nausea rating. So if everything is going to be very shaky, then people are going to get nausea, and this is not going to be a very fun ride. which is definitely what we want to aim for here. And by the way, let's just pause the game, have some rest in our ears, no irritating music, and this is going to be a lot better. Okay, so what we're gonna do over here is unlock the car spinning, like so. That can be a 2-meter area right there. You can also go down a little. We are going to add in a little banked turn after the car unlocks, like so. And I'm curious to see what this is going to do. So let's add in a test card. Alright, so there you go. Our first card is being deployed, as you can see right here. And we are going to start with a little drop. We're just going to bring it around and unlock it. And hey, we've got a little spinny spin right there. So let's add in a little roundabout corner over here. Alright, so this is what I've added in right now, and as you can see, we've got a little roundabout going on here. So as they turn around and twist once, they go down this drop over here, and they are gonna twist once more within this area. And I don't know if this is gonna be too intense, but let's see how things will go. Okay, so I'm back after a bit of editing, and the first thing I edited was this section over here, because this was extremely lame, and now it's a little less lame, so that's a bit better. Mwah! And second of all, I added in this curve over here. As you saw from the previous run, this area over here was very, very scary. And I've now added in a 90-degree turn, or a 180-degree turn, with no banking on the track, which means you're gonna be shook around quite a lot. But beforehand, we are going to lock the track so that people stay in the same position and they don't get swirled around within their own seats. And we continue that down over here with a little drop as well. And then we are going to unlock the car again. And we are going to do basically the same and let them troll around this time. So let's see how everything goes. I'm very excited to see. Okay, so excitement level, it's alright. Could be better. Ooh, excitement, very nice, very nice. Holy shit, they are... Okay, let's see, fear level from previous run. Fear, extremely high. Nausea levels, high. Okay, that tells me enough. This drop is quite fast. Maybe I need to widen things up a bit, and I'm gonna add in this troll again, but this time not that... Wait. Did I kill? Holy shit, I killed a bunch of people. Okay, that is done quite quickly, and as you can see, excitement levels build up rather nicely. So let's see, fear has been built up over here, 887. Fear is quite good over here. Nausea levels high over here. Alright everyone, I've added in a whole another section over here which goes over the main entrance right here. So when you walk through this area, you will see this ride popping over your head and people riding on it, screaming like crazy. And as you can see, we've added in quite a nice area, if I do say so myself. So what we have done over here is added in this section right here, which drops down quite steep. So we build up momentum, and then we lock the car in place so we can make it over this hill, and then we unlock the car again. And then we start having a nice big bank in here, and hopefully the cart will start spinning a few times around its own axis. So let's see if that starts happening. Right, and as you can see, the cart is starting in here. Ooh. Nicely, nice. And it does start spinning around its axis a few times. So, after a little bit of fiddling around, I finally added in the lower sections as well. And as you can see, it has got a lot of twirls and twists. And that is something that happened to be very exciting over here and over here as well. So I thought, why not add it in the lower layers as well and see if it is as exciting as the above layer over here. So let's find out if that is true. Right, looking at the live data over here, things are looking quite alright. It is quite exciting in here. And then the excitement is going to build up even more with the twists and turns right there. And we've got a bigger section over here. Hey, nice. And another drop over here as well with twists and turns. Fear level is extremely high though, which is a little worrying. Oh god, the fear level is quite high. I think the excitement levels are going to be mediocre and the fear levels are going to be extremely high. Wait, that's alright. Fear level 6.11 and nausea level 4.29. Wait, this isn't exciting? Well, let's see what we can do about that. As well as that, let's go over into the fear levels. So the fear levels are quite high over in this section right there. About the same. So let me do some more fiddling around and see if we can improve those numbers. I don't know, that looked pretty good, I think. That looked quite promising. There were quite some hot spots somewhere over here, I guess, and somewhere down here as well. Fear level is still very high over here. So everyone, the results are back in. As you can see, things are all green over here, which means that they are great. So for the excitement levels, we have got a pretty good 6.1. And I am quite happy with the type of ride that we've got over here to get a 6.1. So we've got fear level of 5.62. That is reasonable, I guess. It's a little scary, but not too scary. So that is great. And nausea level is in green also, which means less people will start puking all over this place, which I find a win-win, of course. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's ride the ride together so we can experience it ourselves. Here we go. Alright, buckle up your seatbelts. And oh, the frame rate is definitely hurting my eyes here. That is something Frontier development definitely have to fix. The frame rate for some reason is so bad in Planet Coaster. I absolutely hate it, but oh, enough talking, here we go. We've got our first drop. Going into this, wow, that is a little bit shaky, but don't care at all. Anyway, another drop and whoop, a little hilltop, and we are going over into the other side, over the main road again of the park. And oh god, here we go. We are unbuckled again, and we've got a lot of zigzagging patterns over here. Oh, and oh, now we are locked again. But we got another drop in here. There you go. And riding over. Oh, there's a little bit of clipping there. But we're gonna act like we didn't see it. No, I'm gonna jump. Of course, I'm gonna finish that. So yeah, that's the ride. There you have it, everyone. Is it great? No, not at all. Is it decent? Yeah, I find it quite decent. And I find it quite good as well. And as you can see, yeah, well, the cards are being used quite good. So there you go, we fixed that. There's no clipping anymore. As you can see, the clearance is great. You cannot touch the upper area of the coaster anymore. So that's awesome. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So that's about it for this episode of Planet Coaster, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a rather short one compared to all my others, because usually in that recording session as well, I do all of the decorating, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm going to make the Planet Coaster episodes a little bit shorter than usual, because that makes it more enjoyable and that it gives me more spare time, as I've already spent about 1.5 hours on this ride itself. So that means that if I'm gonna do another 1.5 hours of decorating on top, it's gonna be a way too long recording session. So basically I'm going to split up all of the building. When I am creating roller coasters like these, I will create the roller coaster in one episode and do the decoration in the other. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button if you did so, and make sure to subscribe to stay tuned for the decoration episode of this yet unnamed ride. Take care, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you in the next episode of Planet Coaster, No Coronavirus, NOCV-park.